time for a broom. I'm tired of being in all of this mess. And I'm about to make more mess, so what's the point? But hey, tidy work area. Okay, love this little guy. This is my camper broom. And it's so handy. You just open her up, locks in place like that, and then the handle telescopes out. They're not like a super expensive item, definitely a convenience item. Want to cut that off. Oh, this is making me so sniffly. I took an allergy pill and used allergy eye drops, but just with my normal daytime allergies and that. I actually took a day's break yesterday because I had to work all day, but I had a cough all day yesterday from this stuff. I should probably be wearing a mask, but it's still really muggy again, so I'll just complain tomorrow at work. Oh, that's so sticky. Let's just take this back. I do love this knife. It's nice and sharp even though it looks really rusty. The cutting blade is actually really great. I have to figure out how. I don't see where the wall comes off here. I think I'm gonna have to take a look at this from the outside. So it's a little more light here today. There's nowhere on this panel that is an obvious spot to disconnect it. So I'm just gonna go take a look outside and see if there's something there. So I'm here under my trailer. I have to go get bug spray on because it appears that the mosquitoes really like it under here. I had no idea these dip down so much here. I kind of wish that these were up a little bit. They just don't they seem to you like for our propane connect. These are all propane items. Like we've taken this on nasty off-road adventures quite a bit. I probably should have came under here sooner to see what was going on under here, but I didn't. Those just seem like they could get caught on something. that up there is crazy. See this wiring hanging down here? I definitely need to fix that. Obviously I fit under here, so I'm gonna have to do something about it. And I'm thinking these connections here, this one looks pretty good. You can see, maybe we should get in and do some recaulking in there too. So it seems okay, but it does seem like there's a little wiggle in there, so I'm wondering if that could possibly leak and that we should be replacing that caulking or adding to the caulking, or I don't know, from time to time. You can see I was worried when I first saw those. That is the screws that go through, I think it must go through the subfloor or even just to hold the membrane in place. But they are screws. You would think, because this is metal joisting, that a rivet might have been better, because that too could possibly draw water up the screw line. You can see, hopefully, you can see little spots like this where I believe there's, like, they seem like screw points to me. There and right here. There's quite a few of them. Like, they should probably be using shorter screws in the build, but here's the squishy part. This is the part where I've removed everything. And obviously it's squishy way back to here. So this is right up against this joint. But look at this. It looks wet all around it, doesn't it? Right in here. And there is hardly any caulking there. Having two wires in there, I'm assuming that's your ground. But there's the wire that runs along the bottom of this. To me, it should have been caulked on this side too. Like, you can see it's loose there. May not be the point of origin, but it's looking pretty darn close to it. Up here you can see all these bolts that are coming through, and this is holding in the lift system, and you can see here is a bit squishy, even right under, sorry, it's really hard to, here we go, right under here. I can push that in with my thumb. This whole corner is definitely gonna have to come out. Yeah, it looks like the membrane's intact. Bob mentioned something about peeling this back, but I don't think that's a possibility. I think the only thing we can do is maybe try doing our wood cuts in the middle of the joist. So if we do ding this, then it's going to be cut in the middle here, and then we'll be able to put it back on, and then put a bead of silicone to hold it in place. I don't know, let's just cross our fingers that we're not gonna do that. But there's definitely, the damage goes really far this way. That's, sorry, you can see there, that's really squishy. And this is the end of the camper. This is the end of the camper. There's, like, you can see there's still flooring. This goes right up to the end of the camper. And what I'm wondering is, I wonder if it's like getting up through here. Like, is it, that's the end of the, where the wood is. I have to somehow get this whole block of wood out of here. It's sealed, or it needs to be sealed separately from the new wood that I put in, because this is water damaged right up in here as well. And, like, is it because of those screws? I really don't know if we're gonna really find the origin, but that does look pretty guilty right there. All right, back to the fun work. Obviously I need to clean my phone up first. And so this is the spot that I was just crawling around in here. You can definitely see those wires hanging down from here. That is bad. We could rip our whole wiring system out. That's probably a good catch. We need to fix that. You can see the top. It's a little pink. definitely is paint coming out here. I only have these taps open over here for now. I'm just gonna, because I'm not hooked up to electrical because I have some open wiring in there. So I'm gonna try get this to just free flow, gravity flow down to drain out all of my winterization fluids. So gotta go inside and open all the taps. I opened up the sink taps here and I got that much flowing out. Let's see if anywhere is gonna flow out because I turned it off just to try a few drops. So I'll leave that open. And let's do some more taps just to see if we can get more flow. Way more came out inside than outside, but you can see here we're a leak issue. And I don't see a drop under that tap. It's not that connection. I don't think this is my internal leak issue, but because I'm so far away from the back. But over time, this might cause a problem. It's just right under the shower head. You can kind of see it leaking back in there. So another job for another day. We're gonna have to take that part off and take a look. Probably just tighten some fixtures inside. But more caulking to do, yay! So I need to take all of this out, undo all of this caulking, pull the whole water heater out. Hopefully I've got enough stretch in that gas pipe inside so I can actually just move it out here and let it sit on that chair while I'm doing the floor inside. You can see it's loosened off here now. I'm really just gonna put that in there so that it doesn't slip back in and reattach the caulking while I'm prying out the bottom. Let's go over here. Some of that caulking. Alright, so I cut this off and so I can remove the styrofoam thing that encases the tank itself. Hoping that the removing one would make it small enough to get out, but nope, I've got to remove this guy too. So decided that in order to get this outside and out of the way and not have to worry about these pipes, I do need to disconnect them. So I disconnected this one. So the gas is on this side of the tank. We just want to kind of twist it out a bit. See here, it's totally out. It's not in the way inside here. You can see it's basically clear for me to work. The gas isn't all twisted up. Actually got some room to move underneath it, so I think perfect. We get a bit of spring rain, so I've just covered that whole section up with the tarp here. Hopefully that won't get picked up by the wind. I might figure something out better for later, but that's good for right now.